I'm just gonna take a moment to chill for a moment and let me speak for myself. Oh, and shout out to part two. What is going on, gamers? Kind of unfortunate if you're seeing this, but nonetheless, I'm here to explain things. So, let that speak for yourself. I didn't say. I said it in the past, so. Anyways, nonetheless, I am here to explain things, which is why it's ironic. So, shout out to my book. It's like 99 cents right now. Check it out.
Yeah, well, as Yaman Nation, alright. The current date is the 4th of January in 7:30. And if you're seeing this, then I got some bad news for you. I probably am no longer existing.
Word.
Per se. I successfully killed myself. That being said, I wanted to make a quick video because I felt like some things needed to be said for Aunt Valerie. I kind of guys did. She said, just open this messenger. She's like, I understand, and she talks about Sean. She says Sean is passionate, talks a bunch, and she's like, I'm glad that she says she's glad I'm writing. She hopes it makes me feel better. It took her a long time to accept
I lost count.
her dad's death, but she allowed herself to have Nana there and cry and talk about it.
R.I.P. to Nana, who is no longer here. So I can't talk about it with her. So I don't really have anyone else to talk about it to. So R.I.P.
She also had other people. And then she talks about what happened. And then she says, I love you so much, and if you ever need me to listen to you, or hold your hand, or sit in silence with you, and watch a movie, honestly, anything at all, I'm here for you. And so I said, I know you're around if needed. And she replies with, okay, well, as long as you know. So,
Technical. I'm just listen.
I do know that if I really wanted to, I could reach out about feeling suicidal to her. But it's at the point where I love my family, but I just can't find the time to enjoy my own life. And it gets to a point where I don't want anyone to worry. And I go kind of more detail about it, but I actually have a journal. In particular, I'm going to say this on a video, just so she has it, because I know if that's what I would want if it wasn't meant for her. But there's a note called "Aunt and Uncle."
This note, by the way, is still live, and I think it's in my first book, the diary book, whatever it's called. Yeah, you know.
And it reads, "Mallory, I hope you don't feel any shame in my passing. You've mentioned how you wish you were there for Mikey. I can't speak for him, but you were and remain a wonderful aunt. I can't stop you from feeling how you feel, but know that I'm at ease. You have no reason to feel any guilt or any shame, for you made my life slightly better by being around." And then I say things. I say extra stuff like blah 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 blah. And then blah blah blah, and then besides that one time Frankie farted in my face and it went in my mouth. I could taste it. It didn't taste very good at all.
True story.
And then I say, however, forgive Frankie for that. He's a good boy.
True story, by the way. Did actually happen.
I was trying to think of something to say to Sean and Nick and Haley and Elizabeth. Because, I love you guys all dearly. But it was hard for me to think of something to say about Sean, because I don't really know him. I know he's a good guy. That's not even like a doubt. And I know Sean will also miss me, but I don't know he'll take care of his family. I wish I was able to see more games, recitals, or whatever they had going on. I didn't enjoy myself watching there, sitting there, but I enjoyed being able to be there. But at this point, being there for others isn't enough for me. I want to be there for myself, and I just don't see that as feasible. So to Mallory's family, Mallory, Sean, Nick, Haley, Elizabeth, thank you all for making life bearable. But
Thanks again. I still mean it. Regardless of what has happened by now, I still mean it. I just don't know what to do. I'm at the point where it's just my life is kind of ironic, you know. And that's just, I mean, shout out to my book, Ironic. Also included in my first book, but my second book has a hidden journal from my third book, called, my third book is going to be Day by Day. Actually, I'm gonna use this time. Okay, only 11. So, Day by Day is like a book, right? Or a series, or whatever you want to call it. A blog, I guess. Of. This is a lot. This is really. I'm to the point where I'm not even doing anything, you know? I'm just trying to explain things. It's just. I'm tired of doing that. I really just want to, like, lay down. But, anyways. I just. So yeah. But, lost my train of thought. Buy all my books, because Day by Day is a new one, and if you're seeing this, it's not out yet. Because if you're seeing this, then it's Thursday. It's a Thursday. I don't know, like, I think last week was the 4th, because, you know, I plan to upload this video as, like, a series of diaries, you know, like a life of an insanely sane person. So, yeah, you know, it all connects, you know what I mean? Well, that only took 2 minutes. Check it out. All this is still live.
The debate I have is all a debate, and everything. I say, I am but my body and nothing else. We are just a complex system.
I literally, like, physically right now don't have to say anything. So just, like, listen.
That can be best described as a computer.
Actually, no. Technical difficulties. Oh, wait. Wait. Give me a moment. Give me just a moment. Just listen and watch at this point. So, yeah.
The most philosophical thought, in my opinion, is suicide. Chemists would say committing such an act is admitting that life is too much to handle. He instead wanted us to embrace the struggle. But this is a quote, another quote I like. The man who no longer wishes to live for himself must go on merely as a machine for others to use in an extravagant demand. And the word extravagant, and again, this is all, you can access my journal, means
I gotta take a break. Shout out to Rockstar this time. I don't know what I drank last time. Actually, I do. I drank Mountain Dew. Shout out to Mountain Dew and Rockstar for supplying me drinks during this time. Time being that time I'm currently making this.
lacking restraint or exceeding. So exceeding demand for people. I took that quote as, for the one who wants to die, they just live for others. You live for others, that's not causing them pain. And then the question came down to, will my death do more harm than good? And I think killing myself would cause harm in the fact that you feel pain in losing me. But I think it prevents me from causing any pain for being alive. For killing myself would be the final act. There's a chance that in my writings I might come off the wrong way, but that's not intentional.
Shout out to my book, my books at this point, whatever. Shout out, like the one I'm currently writing, yeah.
My intention with my writings is to be direct and to the point. I think
that's the intention of this video, is to be, to the point, which is kind of ironic, actually.
In the same journal, there's debate, there's criteria for the idea of suicide. It was not made under pressure, but as a result of free will. This is my choice. You could say that therapy and medication will help me, but I don't see that as fake it till you make it, and I don't really want to have to put on a brave face every day in the hopes that one day I'll forget that I'm faking. And then thirdly, the wish to end one life is ongoing. This has been ongoing since, I would say, 7th grade, but it really started in 5th grade. I wake up thinking about killing myself, and I go to bed thinking about killing myself. I have writings as far back as in just this account, as far back as September 23rd, and in the other long-term account, as far back as July. So July is when I really started to write about it. But the individual is content with the decision. I often quote myself a lot, and I say, I don't know when I'll kill myself, but when it happens, it happens.
I want to quote myself again, just to be ironic, I stand by my quote, is what I'm saying.
And to no unnecessarily or preventable harm, we kind of already talked about that. The only harm would be the pain of losing me, and that's not preventable. And then there's another quote saying, it's the other people who live my death. I wouldn't live my death, it would be you living my death. I'm not completely apathetic, but I won't have to deal with it, and truthfully, I don't want other people to be pained for my death. But I know that's unrealistic. But there's finally, on this piece of paper, There's another quote. Do you believe your situation is generally bad? No one can make you think it's bad. Is there smoke in the house? Is it suffocating? No. Stay indoors. If it proves too much, then leave. The door is always open. The choice is up to you. If you truly think the situation is unbearable, the door is open. But if you say you accept the responsibility of doing whatever it takes to live a life worth living. And at the end of the day, to finish off this journal, I say, I want to kill myself because I don't want to be alive. And I think that, in regards to and this isn't written down anywhere, my family, in regards to my brother, I have a video titled "In Defense of Aaron Coleman."
Okay. So that video I just mentioned, I'm not actually going to go through that video in this video because that's an hour-long video, and you can watch it yourself. Because I don't have an hour. I mean, I have an hour to kill, but I don't have an hour to listen to myself about my own brother. That's not a diss, but, it's just, I said it once, I didn't really want to, say it twice type of deal, so check it out.
Where I go on record I know it's a long record, an hour.
That good? It's a long record, so you gotta see everything.
2 minutes record to defend my brother against his criticism. I also say in that video how I think the charges should be dropped, and I also say things like, I'm proud of you for how far you've come in here, and this may sound hypocritical of me, but this is a do as I say, not as I do moment. I'm glad you've given me the chance to be the man behind the camera. So that's going to go live. I mean, it's already live, but it's going to be viewable later. One would, this is my notes, this is all of them. There's also more, just sidetracking, but there's also more, but
just for dramatic effect right now.
I would assume that my parents take responsibility, and they might even blame themselves if they were better parents. Then this could be avoided. To be true, I don't blame my parents a single bit for anything. I know that might be hard for Aaron right here, and I'm not saying that just to ease the pain. I'm saying it because I feel the need to get my final thoughts out. I don't blame my parents for anything. I mean, it wasn't easy growing up. By no means was it perfect. My father is an alcoholic, and my mother was in school and worked. And growing up, it was really just Aaron would stay in his room. Mikey would be too distracted. So growing up, it was really just, you look out for yourself. If I needed something, then Mikey was there. If I really needed something, like if I hurt myself or I needed needed something cooked, I didn't know how to cook it. For example, Mikey was there. But otherwise, he was downstairs on his desk on the computer, and Aaron was in his room getting in trouble with the law and stuff. So by no means was it perfect, but I don't blame my parents. I don't blame my brother. I don't blame Nana. I don't blame Papa. I'm just at a point in my life where it's like, I just don't see a point anymore. I mean, I don't like to use this phrasing as saying life is meaningless, because life is only meaningful if you make it meaningful. But at this point, I have no desire anymore to look for a meaning. I've looked different. I've looked in religion. I've looked in philosophy. I've looked in Asian or Eastern ideas, Western ideas of life, and a lot of it boils down to accept the things that you cannot change. Which I mean, yeah, and it's like, don't care what other people think, basically, you know. There's a bunch of, I could probably find it, old.
Okay, hold up. Hold your horses. Let's do this. Let's do that. How much is all left?
I probably have older, like Thoughts on Life is a journal, or life journal, Thoughts on Life 1. But for me, death is nothing but a new adventure. I always said I was going to kill myself when I turned 18. Instead, I'm 19. And I also address this. I address the fact if Mikey hadn't killed himself, I don't think he would have changed anything.
Okay, well that's enough of that video. So, watch about half of it. You can go watch the other half right about now. With if you want, depending on what you're doing. Tomorrow, Thursday. This might not even be seen. Something else might have happened. So, Anyways, check out the rest of that video. Stopped at 18:52, 35 out of 35:56. This video is getting long, so I kind of want to wrap it up. But I'm gonna use this as a moment to ask you this question. So take a moment to read it. I'm just gonna take a moment to take back in to whatever I'm doing, so I can make it to whenever I make it to. You know what I mean? Okay, alright, let's focus back on whatever it is. Did you read it? I don't think this is published in anywhere, you know, so, you know, this is the only time it's gonna be, it's in the, it's in, but, no one else has ever seen this besides now, so I hope you enjoyed your reading it. Anyways, let's go back to Dumpzilla. Videos. Your videos. So this is kind of shout out to my previous videos moments, but I want to really wrap this up because it's getting too long type of moment. So this is my last video I want to share. So shout out to Michael for the 14 years we had together, man. It was good. Just listen to it and take in the moment of it all, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna listen to it. I'm gonna just take off my headphones and let you listen to it.
I want to thank you all for such a wonderful time. It truly has been an experience. I don't know when I'll see you again, but I'll see you when I'll see you. Thank you all. Have a blessed night. And lastly, good night, New York.
The ironic part is I had my headset on and I just took off my headset because I knew I was going to take off my headset or have my headset on. So, it's just kind of ironic that I mentioned this now,
City.
Okay. With that being said, this is whatever. So this video was a lot of listening because that's all it really takes. But no one's doing it. So yeah, hopefully you see this video whenever you see it. As I'll just have to make it through the rest of the day, and then you'll see this video. Either way, and if you see this video, you're gonna see another video because I'm gonna record you and you reacting. Hopefully, if I make it, that's what I want to do. I just want to make it to Thursday to show you. That's all. But anyways, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to whatever channel this is. Actually, I don't know. I think it's called Dumpzilla. So this is just my dump for like my videos and stuff. Shout out to all my other dump channels, which is ironic that I'm mentioning that. Anyways, last time I said have a spicy meatball of a day, but it's Tuesday, it's Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. What day is it? I don't know. That's ironic. Anyways, what day is it? Hump day, whatever hump day is. So instead of have a spicy meatball, have a hump day, whatever that means,